all say, who is Doctor Who? Where is he from? What does he do? They wonder who is Doctor Who?
Hello, Katie.
Hi.
Hello.
Hey, it's a pleasure to meet you. I'm so sorry. I literally just got done filming something and I thought I will come into the room where it is the most warm. And I thought, I love your sweater.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. No, it was great. I loved meeting you at Chicago TARDIS. It was really,
Thank you.
really nice. Just to watch you interact with people and how they really flocked to who you were and what you were doing, and even just the brief back and forth we had. I thought, wow, this is why I do this. So that's I'm so glad you agreed to be on the show. I've actually I've watched a number of your interviews. So
oh wow, thank you.
Oh, no problem. I try to be prepared. So so let me I'll just tell you how I do things. I don't know, you probably haven't listened to any of my podcasts, and that's fine. But I've been doing this for 3.5 years now.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
And, oh my gosh, holy cow.
And that's nothing compared to the fact that I've been a Doctor Who collector for 40 years. So it's been a long haul. I also I opened the first Doctor Who store in Chicago in 1985.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
Wait, were you a part of the group that went over every year and met with Auntie Alex at the shop?
Yes.
Oh my gosh, I know who you guys are. I know who you guys are because Auntie Alex and her husband would tell me, yeah, we would have a group who would all. Were you there at the dinner that was crashed by the? It wasn't the Brigadier. There was like some major dinner that got crashed by one of the Doctor Who. Oh my gosh!
If I remember it correctly, it was John Pertwee.
Yes.
And he was in town for the Spirit of Light convention. Yeah, that's yeah. So
oh my gosh, I know exactly who you guys are. No, she told us this story, and there's one particular story that she told that I kind of want to share and I don't want to share.
Yeah.
I think people who have been to the store know about their permanent resident.
Mm-hmm.
And so I'm just going to leave it at that.
Okay.
But the first time I went to the shop was actually, I want to say it was 2012.
Okay. Wow.
I think it was actually during Matt's run.
Okay.
And yeah, I just fell in love with it.
Mm-hmm.
So you've been, I mean, who was your first Doctor?
My first Doctor was John Pertwee, because I started watching the show in 1975.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah. And so that was what was being broadcast here in Chicago.
I have to ask.
Yes.
This is a little bit of, I don't want to go into like spoiler-esque territory.
No, it's okay.
But did you freak out at the upcoming trailer?
Yes.
I lost my mind because
yes.
The only reason I know about them through two things. Two things. One, I have a dear friend who cosplays Roger Delgado's Master.
Oh wow.
So
yeah.
I know a little bit about the Sea Devils from that. I also, from one of my pieces, know about the Sea Devils because they show up in the comic run of Jodie. So I was like, oh my, and even I as a new Whovian, with my experience of classic Who being very limited to a couple of Pertwee episodes as well as Big Finish, when I saw that, even I was like, oh my God, they're doing it.
And it looked darn good too. It looked exactly like the Pertwee era Sea Devils. And that was a great story. I saw it when I was really young, and I've seen it many times. I've read the book. It's a wonderful story. And John Pertwee actually shared a lot of great stories about that when he was doing conventions back in the 80s, and talking about the stories. And that's the one story where his famous picture of him holding out the sonic screwdriver with the stern look, the first one, like using it as a weapon for the first time. And that was kind of with the cloak blowing in the freeze and his hair's blowing back. That's where that story took place. That's the story, because he sets off the mines to deflect the Sea Devils. So yeah, it's really a great return. Of course, Warriors of the Deep brought him back for the Fifth Doctor. That was a story. That was an opening story of his last season.
Oh wow! Okay.
Yeah,
because I know that your classic Whovians are now celebrating 40 years of Five.
Well, 40 years of Five and 60 years of the entire series coming up next year.
Oh my God.
And of course, for me, gosh, it'll be almost 50 years of watching the program myself. So it's really quite, it's amazing for something like that to last so long. And for, myself, I've been a part of it for a long time.
An amazingly long amount of time. And I know people who have collected and listened to all of Big Finish, who have literally gone through every single season. I mean, my seasons are literally the movie up until current. Gotcha. Like, I've watched every single New Who episode, but the very much like, I'm saying this very generally, please nobody get mad at me.
No, they're very fine.
No. I was just, what I'm about to say might make some people mad. In the similar vein of Star Wars, the universe of Doctor Who is so expansive and so unlimited, and really even as of right now untapped, because you have a character who has, there will never be enough adventures for one. There will never be enough adventures for 6, for 7, for 8. There can always be more.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
While they have a start and they have an end, their middle is hundreds of years.
Yes. Anyway, just to jump in real quick to my listeners, we're in the midst of a great conversation. My guest is Katie Haynes, and that's okay. Katie Haynes is a professional cosplayer and someone that I met at Chicago TARDIS this past November, and somebody that really just kind of shined a light as far as the costuming world and the things that go with that. And since I've seen it over the last 38 years, since the first time I went to a Doctor Who convention, and one of the members of our fan club actually did one of the most amazing Davros costumes that, with the moving chair, he actually built it around a motorized wheelchair, and had the rubber mask and the controls and all that, and had the one arm and was able to maneuver around. It was so amazing that his picture got captured in Doctor Who Magazine's 1984 merchandise special when they did the Chicago convention in review. That's the first picture in the left-hand corner is his Davros.
Amazing.
He also was a very talented artist, and when we opened up Bundles from Britain back in 1985, I want to say, he drew the cover of our catalog. And it's still a pretty amazing, he was just an amazing artist. He passed away a number of years ago, but he was one of the first people to really take costuming to a level that I had never seen before, because the year later, in 1985, at the Spirit of Light convention there that November, he dressed as the First Doctor. He was an older gentleman, just to kind of give you an idea. He kind of had a look about him. He had the silver hair. He let it actually grow out a little bit, so it was natural, and he had everything right. Now, what happened, John Nathan Turner was at that convention. He was the executive producer of Doctor Who at the time. And they had just finished doing the 5 Doctors. Now, Richard Herndahl, who was the actor who played the First Doctor, had recently passed away, and they were keeping an open mind for a future first Doctor. So when John saw Bill, and he said, "Well, wait a minute, you're actually an actor?" He goes, "Yeah, I've got my Screen Actors Guild card," because he was an actor in local. He took his name and number. No, nothing ever came of it. Nothing ever came of it. But John Nathan Turner got his attention with that first Doctor. That's how good it was. And I've kind of measured costumes I've seen over the years. I've measured to his level of costuming, and you definitely raise way above that with your Jodie Whittaker. That was
okay. I don't necessarily. First of all, that is a huge compliment.
You're welcome.
Thank you so much, and blessings to your friend, because that is.
He was a good man, and just
my God.
just an amazing man who loved Doctor Who, and didn't like I said, when he did all his artwork, he never asked for any money for it. He just did it. And I'll think to do this. I don't have one handy here, but I'll send you a scan of that cover so you can see what it looks like.
Yes,
it's beautiful. I'm surprised I don't even have one on my wall, but I don't. But
you've got Colin, you've got
I do.
Alex, you've got the door is the best.
The vinyl door. Yeah.
Yes.
This is my Who room. I did the virtual Chicago TARDIS convention from here in 2020. It's still on YouTube. I did the collecting workshop from here, which made it real easy, because then I could grab something and say, here's a copy of Planet of the Spiders. God. And by the way, just so our listeners, if you're a patron of the Doctor Who Collectors Podcast, you can actually watch this interview. The rest of you have to listen, so you have to kind of use your mind's eye here. Katie is dressed as the 13th Doctor impeccably. And I can prove it because I have Jodie right here in the and you'd actually think that this is a doll of Katie. It's that good. So it's really quite something. And Jodie Whittaker has always been a favorite actress of mine from many of her projects.
Her work, I think, because most people know her from Doctor Who. I honestly think one of her best performances, my favorite performance of hers, is easily Adult Life Skills.
Okay, that's a good one. Broadchurch was my go-to.
I need to watch Broadchurch. For me is so heavy because I watched her Black Mirror episode.
Yeah, and there's so many Doctor Who people in Broadchurch.
Oh yeah, no, they're endless. Yeah. Like, I would honestly, I know the woman who plays against David Tennant, who plays his partner.
She's I know her. I can think of her name off the hand, but she's also somebody who's been in Big Finish productions.
Yes, and I can easily see her eventually one day becoming the Doctor.
Yeah, I could see that too. I mean, it's been as far as Doctor Who goes, the Jodie Whittaker selection, and I know that's been a controversy across the worlds of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
But for me, I've always been, this is the Doctor, and that's why, the Doctor, and Gallifrey has had cross gender regenerations before.
Yeah.
So it's not something that is even talked about. And some of the books that go back to, when John Peel wrote the Gallifrey Chronicles, the gender is not even something mentioned in Time Lord Society. So it's not something that would be a thing. And so I'm hoping more people will come across. I know that there's a when I post this podcast to various groups on Facebook, I have to be careful. If I talk about Jodie Whittaker and I post it on Classic Infinity, I get a little bit of nope, we can't have that here. But it's just, but if I talk about Tom Baker, it's fine. So it's just it's a little strange to me, but my listeners are very diverse, and I'm part of a network that has a lot of people that listen in and want to know, what we do, how we find things, and why cosplaying is an important part of Doctor Who. And that's one of the reasons I wanted to talk to you today, because when and I don't know how many, I was going to ask, it was, have you been to Chicago TARDIS prior to this year, or was this your first one?
No, this was my first one. And
wow. Because I would have noticed you before, I'm sure, but yeah.
I got back. I've always loved Doctor Who, but I really got into Jodie's run at the start of the pandemic because of her pandemic message.
Right.
And that has just always stayed with me.
Hmm.
And what you had said, you know, where I draw the line personally, like if you let's say, you know, someone came up and say to me, hey, you look great, and I'm like, oh, Jodie's one of my favorite doctors, and that person said to me, well, she's not really my favorite, but you look awesome. That's fine.
Yeah.
It's okay. We can disagree about whether or not we like certain doctors. That's totally okay. Here's mine.
Sure.
Peter Capaldi is not my favorite doctor.
That's perfectly fine. Yeah.
However, he is an amazing doctor.
Yes. Oh yeah.
He is absolutely incredible. Is he my favorite? No, he's still incredible. Every single doctor is incredible. Where I draw the line is when you say, you know, oh, like if you just tell me I don't like that doctor, but that's just me, that's fine. When you say, oh, I don't like that doctor, that's not canon, you know, you're awful for liking that, leave me alone.
Yes, absolutely.
You know,
we
to the
we
people
have
who are like, to any, you know, I don't accept the War Doctor, I don't accept Ruth. Okay, why are you like making a big deal about it? They're both awesome. I just, it's when A, you attack the actors, and B, like personally you attack the fans, like saying you're stupid for liking this thing, or that's where I draw the line. Tons of people don't like Jodie. That's fine. I'm not going to try to change your mind. If you like my content, fine. If you don't like my content, that's fine. Just take your hate back to Davros where it belongs. No offense to your friend who costs. I literally like.
No. He would have agreed with you if he had been around today. I think he would have embraced Jodie Whittaker as the Doctor. In fact, the surviving members of that club, and there were 3 of us at the TARDIS convention. We actually had a great session on Saturday morning where we got to talk about the fan clubs of the 80s and how all of us, how especially where I come from, because the company I started in 85 actually eventually evolved into what is now Chicago TARDIS. And my former partner is Gene Smith, who's the showrunner for Chicago TARDIS.
Oh, and I was going to be like, whoa, wait a minute, what?
Yeah.
Holy crap.
And he owns Alien Entertainment in Lombard. So it's he actually, I sold my share to him back in '89, and he took it to the next level because basically the quick history is that in 1986 there was supposed to be a Spirit of Light TARDIS 23 convention. Well, Spirit of Light was not a well-managed company. The guy that ran it was not very good at numbers or business, and it folded. And so that convention was canceled. So Gene took the reins of that and got the contact information and started in 1990 with a convention called Visions. And so Visions became Chicago TARDIS somewhere in the late 90s. And so he carries on that tradition every year for a Midwest convention in that Thanksgiving weekend. So that's and of course he and I were both at the first couple. So it was a really fun time. And of course back then we had, you know, the costume contests were not something part of the were not part of the land yet. There were parades and stuff like that. And in one place I remember Peter Davison was a guest in Wisconsin, and we had him judging a costume contest. So it was a lot of fun. One of my friends did a really good Tegan.
Oh, nice.
And
I've got one of my friends, Abby of Chalk, and she cosplays Tegan.
Oh, wow.
Right now her signature is Jenny.
Okay. Jenny from the Pet Renester.
Yeah. And man, she nails it.
I've met the actress who plays Jenny. She is quite amazing. Katrin Stewart. She's really quite something. She was at Chicago TARDIS 4 years ago.
I think like because I've been looking back at some Chicago. I think that I saw a photo of her there.
Yeah.
But this was my first Chicago TARDIS.
And what were your thoughts of the convention? Just from somebody who's new.
I wish I had spent. had the option to have it the whole weekend because my family was coming in, so I could only go one day. I had a lot of fun. I think I went on the slowest day because Sunday is definitely the slowest day. But I'm telling you, being able to watch episode 5 of The Flux with everybody, being able to just be around other Whovians, accidentally meet people, because and just the cosplays, the one woman who was walking around as the Kerblam Man made my day. I wish I could have been there for the costume contest because
that's usually Saturday nights.
I saw the detail on what are their names? Oh, I should know this from the Demons of Punjab.
I know what you're talking about.
No. I need to for my own for my own knowledge as a Whovian. The assassins. They're assassins. Come on, what are they called? It doesn't start with a V. No, I'm not gonna. They're not Volturi. They're not Volturi. I just made a lot of. I swear to you, with that, I just made a lot of people mad. I'm gonna Google it. No. And the second I Google it, I'm gonna remember it.
That's okay. That's perfectly okay. I think I ran into you when you were first arriving. Bajoran. There you go.
But seeing them, and that's actually one of my favorite episodes from season 11, is the Demons of Punjab. So
it's a great story.
To see them do that detail so well, and the time and effort. You called me a professional cosplayer, and that is a very high honor, because for me, a professional cosplayer is someone everything that I'm wearing has been bought.
Okay, that's nothing wrong with that.
For me, a professional cosplayer would be someone like your friend who literally made everything scrap by scrap, piece by piece.
Part of the reason, though, is that none of that stuff was available back then. I mean, in the mid '80s, you couldn't buy a costume. For Doctor Who. The only one that was marketed was in the late '70s. Was the Tom Baker costume with the plastic mask with the staple rubber band around the back and a scarf, and that was about it until the last 10 or so years, when some BBC licensed official costumes, when a lot of artisans started making David Tennant's coat or even Paul McGann's coat, even back in the 90s. There was a lot of demand for that. And then, of course, back in the 80s, people were looking for those frock coats that Tom Baker wore and knitting their own scarves. And I remember there was a woman in Ohio. It charged it was $60, and she would start knitting you a Tom Baker scarf that was 25 feet long, exactly the colors or whatever season you wanted. And
just $60?
Well, this was the 80s.
Yeah. I like
$60 in the 80s was a lot of money.
Actually, why don't I, for the sake of what is it? Year exchange.
Yeah, it's I just remember being, it was a lot more expensive. You got a lot more for your money, I think, back then. But if you wanted, let's say if you wanted a Target book in the 80s, you had to find a store that had it, and you were lucky if you paid $4 to $5 for it because of the import charges. And in today's money, you're talking $12, $13, $14 for that same item, whereas today it's $2 or $3 most. So it's interesting how that changed. But again, with Doctor Who merchandising in the 80s, it was very limited, and costumes were not even on the horizon. So all the costumes were made, all the props were made. And I had a conversation with Claudia Christian one day. I don't know if you know her from Babylon 5. She's an actress on that show.
I need to watch Babylon 5.
And anyway, she commented that at a Comic-Con, someone had her exact costume with the sidearm and said that the props that this person had made were 10 times better what Hollywood produced. And the costume was even more lightweight and breathable versus what they gave her. And I sense the same thing when I talk to a couple people who dealt with the BBC props department, because I do have one prop in my collection. It's minor, but I have the Dalek play suit that was in An Adventure in Time and Space. The
Oh
one
my
that little
God, I know
Heather,
exactly. Oh my God, I know exactly.
little when Hartnell's granddaughter wore it at the party.
Yes,
I have
yes.
that.
Oh my God. No, that is
Yeah.
one of my favorite. I can't, I know it didn't happen, but make a Whovian cry in 5 words or less.
It's a great
William
story.
Hartnell sees Matt Smith.
And and of course, the way that ended, and David Bradley, of course, going on to even play the first Doctor later, and that story. Mark Gatiss had tried to make that movie for years, and finally got a chance to do it. And that story, yeah, it's a heartbreaker, because sadly he's fired from the show because he's just his health is terrible. And he wasn't a very old man at that point. He was in his 50s, I believe, because he died in his 60s.
That's right.
He wasn't very old at all, but his health was terrible. He had smoked for a great deal of time, as people would have done back then.
Right.
And it is true that he picked out he declared Patrick Troughton to be the only person who could replace him, and that they had all acted together. In fact, there's a drama where William Hartnell, Patrick Troughton, and John Pertwee were in the same thing, so they all knew each other. Patrick Troughton, of course, took it on, and it was a great experiment, because how many people in the middle of a season are going to accept a new actor in the lead role? And they tried the regeneration sequence was really primitive, but it happened. And so already, the first TV ratings of The Power of the Daleks were just as good as they were, because they said, okay, so this happens.
Yeah.
And then we go from there. And of course, we get to the end of his run. And unfortunately, Patrick Troughton not available for a regeneration sequence. You just have to assume that it happened. And
yeah,
on Pertwee,
I'm one of the
Mhm.
few people who I go with the theory that we had two regenerated into Ruth, and
Possibly.
then Ruth regenerated into John Pertwee. I'm one of those people. I absolutely accept that. And one of my favorite. I should start showing you my collection.
Please do. Yeah.
So first of all, well, you can see we got that in the
I've
back.
got that poster. I have that poster. Absolutely.
I've got we can go slowly.
Oh, look at this. Oh yeah, Funko dolls and TARDISes. Oh gosh, this is great. You got the Jodie doll I have.
The one that I do not have, the action figure that I don't have, is the red shirt with the fanny pack.
Oh,
my godfather Matt gave me that.
Oh, nice.
These were custom made. These two Funkos were custom made, the master, and it's actually her wedding outfit from the Demons of Punjab. She has the flower in her hair, because if you try to get her now with the coat, that's $300.
Yes, I know.
I am, and they market that doll. Like in any Funko thing, they market it with the doll. Okay, fine. Re-release it with her. I have the manuals. I have the Runaway TARDIS, which I actually did as an audio with my godfather Matt.
Oh, very cool.
One of my favorite books, because at the end they do feature Verity. This, which was nearly impossible to get my hands on, and I swear by the comics. I love them to death.
That's nice. Oh gosh.
So we've got the Hero Collection.
Okay.
We have I'm actually gonna move my wonderful friend Dana made this apron for me.
Oh, that's beautiful. Oh, that's nice.
But what's underneath it, and what I've actually got on display, is my 13th Doctor Jedi robe.
Oh, nice.
That I had professionally done.
Beautiful.
It cost me like $300 to get it done, but I'm telling you, for the quality that I got, Rose, I will send you the link, something Rose cosplay. I can't speak highly enough of them. This is the only screen accurate item that I own, her scarf.
Okay.
from Revolution of the Daleks. Put that back up there. This piece.
Mm-hmm.
I'm going to grab my phone so that we can get a little bit better detail on it. Oh boy, did I. And I will put out a video with this one because this is the first time that I've ever shown it. And oh boy, did it cost a pretty penny. Oh, and the backpack that I actually got for Christmas, which is actually a really nice backpack.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
But here we go. Here we freaking go.
Here we go.
There she is.
Oh, wow.
I mean, the detail on her is just amazing. You get the pating. Literally, you have like in the box, and I kept the box. Like, don't get me wrong. And there's a signed plaque by Jodie.
Nice.
So I got a doll, and I kind of got an autograph, so I can completely go with that.
Very cool.
Kept the whole thing. My friend, my wonderful soul brother George, made me my own sonic screwdriver.
Oh, nice.
And it's got a crystal at the top, so it's kind of like me and Jodie joined together. I love it.
Very cool.
We're going to continue on a little further, and I have art from other artists on the walls. And the stocking that I found.
Oh, look at that.
Literally, if it's chances are if it's 13, I've got it. I've got a
Jodie Whittaker's Christmas stocking. Oh yeah, the cookie jar. I've got the cookie jar.
I have got so many teapots and Funko items and creameries.
Oh, nice. Yeah.
And then if we go into, and I do want to show this off because if you haven't been to Forbidden Planet yet.
Oh, they're one of our sponsors, as a matter of fact.
They're my Sarah Jane.
Oh, yes.
And I'll be honest, I only know her from her couple of episodes with Tennant, one of my favorite episodes of all time, School Reunion, and the Sarah Jane Adventures, which I recently came back from London with my boyfriend, now fiance.
I know, I heard. Congratulations.
Thank you. And we started to watch episodes of Torchwood.
Oh, yeah.
And I just couldn't do it. Torchwood is great, but my God, so we binged most of Sarah Jane. And it's so funny when you go back and you realize I don't think anyone's done the Doctor Who what I've dubbed the Doctor Who hat trick, which is kind of like the Josh Whedon hat trick of, you've done 3 or more things. No, I don't think there is an actor that did Sarah Jane, Torchwood, and Doctor Who.
There is.
Who's that?
Well, wait, no, excuse me. I take that back. Well, Sarah Jane herself didn't do Torchwood. I thought Captain Jack was in Sarah Jane, but he was not.
No, I don't think
so. Nobody's done that. But I know Sarah Jane Smith did Doctor Who, K9 and Company, and Sarah Jane Adventures, and the new Doctor Who as well. Yeah. And of course, if you want more on Sarah Jane, I'll tell you and my listeners, my next episode is with Sadie Miller. So I have her on the program. We're going to talk about Sarah Jane collectibles. So that'll be fun.
And then these were handmade. I love these so much.
Yeah.
And I do have the signature Barbie. So that's another one. And I have like most of these are just things people have made for me.
Sure.
And so one of the strangest things that happened at Chicago TARDIS, and again, this is coming from someone who is a new Whovian. Okay. So I kind of like snuck around toward the back where they were doing photo ops. And I just kind of, because I'm like, oh, this is cool. I want to snoop around. I want to see this. And I see them standing with this gentleman and they're like, yeah, you can come over. You can get photos with our TARDIS. And I'm having a fun time. And then I start going into Jodie. I stop being 13, talking about, what are you doing having a Dalek here? And a gentleman approaches me and says, your Northern accent is very good. And I'm like, thank you very much. And in my head, there's a little warning bell going off being like, Doctor Who royalty, be really humble right now. So I'm just saying, it's just something that I learned from, watching YouTube and watching Jodie. And I end up getting a photo.
I thought it was Fraser.
It was. And I immediately, like, I leave the room and I go and I message my friend who is a classic Whovian, and I'm like, who is this? Please tell me right now. And then he lets me know, and I'm like, oh God.
He is the longest running companion in Doctor Who history.
And I met, I got complimented by somebody who turned out to be Davros.
Oh, Terry Malloy. Yeah.
Yes. And so it was.
That's the fun part of Chicago TARDIS, is that you have those moments. I wrote an elevator with Peter Davison once, and stuff like, of course, let's see, back in '85, I wrote an elevator with John Pertwee when he was in full Wurzel Gummidge costume and character, and hit all the buttons and just entertained people all the way up until he reached his floor. That was, of course, before phones, so we just had to tell the story. And I remember telling the story at a panel session, and a gentleman across the table said, "Yeah, I can confirm that. I was in the elevator with you."
Oh my God.
I'm like, wonderful. At least I'm not, telling a tale. But yeah, those are the things that happen at Chicago TARDIS that are just there. And Fraser, of course, he sings our theme song for the podcast. He had a single back in 1968 called "Who's Doctor Who." So when you listen to this episode, that's usually what we start with. And he's just a wonderful man. He's been part of the Doctor Who history since 1966, and traveled, except for the very first story for Patrick Troughton, he was in every story after that till War Games. So he's the longest, according to the Guinness Book, he's the longest running Doctor Who character, I think 114 episodes.
Oh my God. I knew in my head was like screaming at me, do not say anything stupid in front of this man. Like even I was thinking, like, don't make a fool of yourself. I mean, I've already made a fool of myself. I'm running around. Traditionally, what you see right now, unless it is like the middle of the day and I have not had a lot of sleep, this is pretty much what you get when I'm in costume. Like I have,
no.
It's the best part of cosplay for me, because I will get dressed up like this. And in warm Chicago weather, I will go out and walk around dressed like this. The best part of my day is when I get one person who knows who I am, and I go up to them and I act like the Doctor, and I make them laugh and there is nothing as wonderful as making someone's day for that one moment because you were in a costume, or you connected with them through a character, or you, much like the Doctor, I kind of live by the theory, if you can make someone smile genuinely every day, even if it's something small, it's kind of like I'm a huge Walt Disney World fanatic. That's my other big fan of Walt Disney parks and films. But if you're like the theme parks and rides and everything, those are phenomenal. Those are incredible. They're slight pun intended, they're marvels.
Yes.
But it's the cast member who, sees that you're having a really bad day and gives you a free ice cream. Yes. Like that's the magic. That's if someone says, "You're dressed like the Doctor," and I run up to and I ask and I say, what's your name? Or are you okay with me getting close? And they're like, my name's Kathy. Oh, Kathy, I'm so glad I found you. Don't worry, I've gotten everything fixed up. You go about your day. The master is not going to bother you. And they laugh, and
that's a beauty of doing what you do. That's absolutely. I'll share one another story I know is there was a gentleman at O'Hare Airport, and he was walking through the airport and he overheard this person talking. He said, "Oh, so sorry to bother you, but you're British." And I just love British television. He said, "Oh, really? Tell me what's your favorite show?" He goes, "Doctor Who." And he happened to be talking to John Pertwee, and he said, I am the doctor.
I would have literally like my dream and my nightmare. Well, mostly my dream because and only nightmare because I like if I'm doing 13.
Yeah.
And by some act of God and the universe, Jody sees me doing it and kind of comes up behind me or whatever, or I would break down and just
I imagine Jody will be doing the conventions now that she's done with the program. And I'm sure she will. She'll probably do the big ones first, I'm sure.
Oh yeah. Are you going to be at Galley 1?
No, unfortunately, I'm kind of limited to my local convention. I do the Chicago TARDIS once a year. Right. I don't travel anymore. It's just, as I get older, it's I have to, I also have a day job, so I do that as well. But Galley 1 is a lot of my friends go to Galley, so it's. I
will be at Galley this year. I got, as I like to say, I got nicely bullied to go to Galley 1. I don't believe there is such a thing as nice bullying. But the fifth person approached me and was like, "Hey, Galley 1 tickets are on sale." And I'm like, I know, I don't know. And then the sixth person approached me and was like, "Look, I'll buy you a ticket." I'm like, okay. Fine. Y'all win.
Well,
I'm going to Galley 1.
You'll see Fraser Haynes there. He's going to Galley. My friend Tony Lee, who's a writer, and he wrote a lot of the Bernie Summerfield stories on Big Finish. He's gonna be there as well, along with I don't remember the full thing, but of course Alien Entertainment has a presence out there as well. Because they do a Chicago TARDIS booth at Galley, so it's a great convention.
I'm going for I basically, when I was already freaking out because I know Joe Martin is going to be there.
Yes.
Sasha Dewan.
Yes.
Here's the thing. Who's your favorite master? Missy. Nobody tops Missy.
Missy is great.
All respect to all other masters, but it's Missy. But if I had to have if Missy's got the gold and then you have someone who has the silver place medal, but with a little gold in the middle, it's Sasha. Sasha. So I knew that Sasha was going to be there. I'm like, heck yes. And then they announced that Mandip is going to be there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
And I'm like, my wallet is going to weep blood. I will do it.
Usually Doctor Who collectors say that all the time. It's like, oh, my wallet can't take this anymore. But
my wallet, really, it's my wallet and my wall space, because I spend more on commissions than I do on the thing about Jodie's era is that there was not a lot of merch.
No, not a lot. And some of the stuff that I got, I got a promo item from Forbidden Planet. It was the 13th Doctor's purse. And
I have that.
You do. Not many of them sold.
So no.
It didn't do very well. I still have it. It's up there on the top of the shelf back there. But it was something that they were going to heavily promote, and of course they made a bunch of them and nobody bought it because then they started marketing it as the Dr. Satchel.
Oh yeah.
And I said, I'm sorry, this is a purse. And I said, what's your marketing on this? And they were like, well, we don't really know. I mean, it's a beautiful bag. It's got a rainbow strap. Awesome. It's a beautiful thing. I brought it to the convention, showed it off. I said, here's something you can't get anymore because it's now a collector's item. But yeah, the Jodie merchandising wasn't it. Now I think it'll pick up a little bit. And we're still scratching our heads about the last Doctor Who annual that came out without her picture on the cover.
I got that.
The 2022. The 2022 annual did not have a picture of any Doctor on the cover. Let's see. Yep. For the viewers at home. Yep. That's the one. And
she's on the back.
She's on the back, but she's not.
She's on the back, but it's her
final annual
jail look.
Yeah. And they use that. Look. It's a shame because every Doctor Who annual has had a picture or photo of the Doctor on the cover, except for this one. Right. That was something that when BBC took over the annuals in the last 15 years or so, and of course the annuals go back to 1965. So it's kind of and I've got the whole run of those too. So
I've got 20, I've got 19 through
yeah. Do you have your race? Do you have the race to the TARDIS game?
I do not have the race to the TARDIS game.
Oh.
I don't have that. I was the first one to make the joke.
The Flux card game, yeah.
Yeah. And I have the expansion.
Yes.
I don't know. I had heard, one of the things that I had heard was that Chibnall said that he didn't want a lot of merch for.
That's correct. Yeah, it was even though the demand was heavy.
I kind of, on the one hand, I respect that, because like, if you, again, I have a love-hate relationship with Disney, because as much as I love Disney, I can also punch the company itself for a lot of their choices, and B, the way they treat their do not talk, like, seriously, Disney, don't talk to me about Disney Genie Plus until you give your cast members a livable wage, and I will stand on that soapbox until the day I die.
Okay. No, that's a fair point.
I want, I want more stuff like this.
Yes.
I genuinely want, like, fun books and fun little oddities. My favorite Doctor Who story, aside from the comics, is actually this.
Oh yeah,
Paper Moon.
Paper
It
Moon.
is so fun. It is so cute. It is so sweet, and the ending is actually really beautiful, because it's there. I love this, and I would have loved to have had more. I mean, I think everyone feels that way towards their doctor.
Oh yes, absolutely.
Towards the doctor that they have said, there will always be the doctor, and then there's my doctor.
Right.
And for a long time, Matt Smith was my doctor, and I will go on record and saying I think Matt Smith is like the best doctor. That's just me.
No, okay.
Nobody throws stones. Nobody throws that. That is purely just me. But Jodie has become my second heart.
Okay.
My second Time Lord heart, and she represents light and love and excitement over, no day can really be a bad day for her. There can always be something exciting and beautiful and fun. And her, I want more. It's like Yaz says, I want more.
Yes.
More of you. You're like the best person I've ever met.
Well, I did read that Jodie has not said goodbye forever to Doctor Who. She has indicated that she will come back for specials. Well, they're thinking the 60th anniversary special first as a reappearance, and then Big Finish I think will be part of that. David Tennant did a lot of Big Finish because he had no work during the lockdown, so he thought, well, what the heck? And he got to work with Tom Baker. He got to work with people that have been part of the show even longer, and of course, he's got a doctor in the family, so that's Peter Davis's son-in-law.
Watching him do Staged with Michael Sheen, who
yes
somebody get him on Doctor Who. My God, you want an actor? Get Michael Sheen on, and I'm a Good Omens fan as well.
Oh yeah, I love Good Omens.
And all of the Doctor Who references in Good Omens, the tie, the
little Easter eggs that they throw in there.
All the Easter that was so amazing. And shout out for the fact that they got Derek Jacobi as the Metatron, which was amazing. Just get Michael Sheen on as a companion or as a future doctor.
Or somebody on the program. They've been bringing bigger and bigger British stars onto the program as it's becoming more popular again, and of course I remember very well when in '89 when they canceled the show for the first time, and we waited all those years for the Doctor Who movie to come out, and it was not the savior. It wasn't the saving thing we thought it was going to be. And then we waited another 7 years before Christopher Eccleston comes back out. So it's nice that we've got Russell T Davies back at the helm, and that's why I think you're going to see merchandising pick up, because he had a big to do with that. And there's a great website. I know I tell my listeners about this all the time, the Doctor Who merchandise guide, which is out there, and the link is on our website at drwhocollectors.com. It's updated like every 6 hours with what's new and what's available and what's being produced and what's happening with that. So
hello.
I would say,
did
you find it?
Okay. Yeah, no, I absolutely found it. Oh my God, the prints.
Yes.
Oh, I want the flux prints. Oh, I want the flux prints so bad. The thing is, like, give me the flux prints. Somebody, for the love of God, find me that the Funko with the coat. Although, good luck. Oh yeah.
Well, just before we lose track of everything else, could you please tell my listeners how they can find you and support you?
So if you want to find me, I am primarily on primarily on TikTok with the handle. I keep forgetting exactly how to say it.
That's okay.
I just go by Katie Gangel, but it's Katie Gangel 44. That's where you can find me on TikTok. If you want to support me, I do have a Patreon page.
Yes.
I would like. Really, you don't have to spend a ton of money on me. If you want to, just give me $1 every month, or I think I have a $2 tier every month, and that's just because you like my TikTok videos. You can find me on Instagram under the name Gabriel's Angel 44, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, they're right. Yeah. Yep. Katie Gangel is still Katie Gangel. Okay. Pretty much anything. If you find Katie Gangel or Katie G Angel, that's where you can find me. But I post a lot of the similar stuff that, you can find on my Patreon. Not my Patreon. I'm sorry. On my
TikTok
page, because TikTok is primarily where I live, where I create the videos that I create, and where I just have the most fun, because I love doing this. I love going out. And although I will say one thing that I did last year that I will do this year, but it's going to have a little bit more of a challenge. And it's going to, last year I did a charity drive for the Make-A-Wish Foundation, and I raised about $1,200 for Make-A-Wish by auctioning off a signed sonic screwdriver that I had, and signed by me, not signed by Jody. Believe me, if I had a sonic screwdriver signed by Jody, I would not sell it. But I did an ice cream crawl last year, which is I went to 8 shops and I bought 8 ice creams and I finished them all. So this year I've decided I'm going to do it to raise money, and I'm going to do it to make myself suffer.
Okay.
So I will pick, instead of 8, it's going to be like 5.
Okay.
5 stops. And depending upon the amount of money raised at each stop, so let's say there is that crazy person out there who's like, I want to kill this woman, who donates $100 at each stop. I will buy the largest item at each ice cream stop and finish it. And then I think I'll keep with Make-A-Wish, because I always love what they do. So
that's a great.
If I can do that and raise some money for Make-A-Wish, do a charity event every year, that would be amazing.
Oh, and Chicago TARDIS every year does a charity auction for the food pantries.
Oh, nice.
And
Yeah.
yeah, they do those auctions every year. And I know Gene was on stage pushing hard for more money, and they raise quite a bit. So it's always great to Doctor Who fans are givers at heart, and
Absolutely.
they absolutely do what they can to help others. And even if that help is just helping somebody to smile when they're feeling down and seeing
Exactly.
their favorite doctor dressed in their favorite outfit. So this has been a wonderful conversation.
Thank
And
you.
don't go away after we sign off. I want to ask one more favor of you before
Of course,
you
of course.
go. But just to say, everybody, my guest today was Katie Haynes. She is a professional cosplayer, and as you heard for the last hour and 45 minutes or so, it's been just a wonderful conversation. And of course, you patrons out there can watch this conversation. She shows off her collection. She's in her costume, and but the rest of you,
I'll give you a little.
Oh, here's another tour. Yeah.
Well, not maybe not a full tour, but I can give you the full.
Oh, there we go. Yeah, the costume. There we go. The full twirl. There we go. Yes.
There we go. I gotta do it with the Sonic. I gotta do it with Sonic.
And you can only get that on our Patreon page at Doctor Who Collectors Podcast. So go to Patreon and select at any level. You can do that. Oh, there we go. Oh, yes. Yes. That was perfect. Oh, that was great. Oh.
Oh, and I have one. Okay, here's another one for your patrons.
Okay, here we go.
I have one. I don't just have two. I don't just have.
This is going to be special.
Three.
Oh, my goodness.
Four. I don't. I have.
Wow. That's a lot of Sonics.
That's not all. That is not all. That is.
And we're not done. Oh my goodness.
Backups.
Oh my goodness.
Backups. Where's
the doctor didn't even have a backup. That's incredible.
I have backups.
That's amazing. That is amazing.
I have not even opened yet, and I'm willing to bet you any amount of money if I went into some of my coats.
You had some in your pockets. Yeah.
You will find random Sonics. Like I will sit down. I'll be like, "What's that in my?" Oh, that's right.
Well, everybody, my guest.
Shout out for your website. Shout out for the Who shop.
Absolutely.
And the boots that they actually the boots that they asked me to promote on TikTok, which I did. I found another one.
Oh, I forgot I had that one. The Who Shop, of course, is a dear friend of the podcast. We love the Who Shop North America and the Who Shop UK.
Yes.
Both great places. So thank you again, Katie, for joining me on the podcast. And
much.
all of her links will be posted on the website at drwhocollectors.com under this episode 45. So again, stay tuned for the most outrageous offer.
Ooh. Stay tuned.
All right. Oh, and what I'd like to ask you to do, and this would be really cool. I'm going to send you a quick chat. If you could do a quick promo for us that I could record.
Oh, absolutely.
And because I'll play that at the beginning of podcasts. I have usually people celebrities that do it and other folks.
Oh, of course.
And you can do it as yourself. And if you want to do one as Jody, that would be great.
Okay. Oh, do you want me to like? Oh wait. Okay. Right, I'm gonna see if I can do this right. Okay.
All right, go ahead.
Hi, I'm Katie Haynes, or as some of you might know me, the Doctor. You can find me at KatieGangel44 on TikTok, and you have been listening to the Doctor Who Collectors Podcast. Keep collecting. Speaking of which, I got this one, and I've got all of these. I really should have a display for these.
Awesome. That was great. Actually,
I
real
doing stuff like this.
Real quick, let me show you this here. I don't know if you've seen this.
Let me put it I literally think this is like the. Oh!
Have you seen these?
That is stunning.
This is the complete sonic screwdriver collection, all the way up to. Let's see which doctors do I have here? All the way up to the 11th.
I've got
from the 3rd Doctor to the 11th. I
got him. I've got him.
Okay.
War.
A war doctor. Wow.
I got this guy. This was okay. I kid you not. This was, for my money, a mistake, and I will explain why. So, when I got one of my Doctor Who cookie jars, the guy was like, I just brought up a whole bunch of Doctor Who merch for you. And I was like, oh, that's nice. Thanks so much. And I go in and this is there.
Oh, wow.
And I tell the guy, I'm looking at it. And I tell the guy, I'm going to be brutally honest with you right now. You do not want to give me this. You want to put this on eBay. And he's like, no, I want you to take it. I'm like, this is at least $100 and you're giving it to me.
Yeah.
Because I was going to feel guilty of being like, yeah, thanks. No, whatever. But
that happens.
And I'm like, okay.
I found my catalog here. This is the catalog that Bill drew back in 1985 for us, the doctors and the detail there. The whole thing is hand drawn.
That is beautiful.
Including the logos. And then at the back of the catalog, he did a little John Pertwee with Katie Manning. He was just a brilliant artist and costume person. I saw it under some piles over here, and I thought, I'll grab that while I'm at it.
One of my favorite things in any book or piece that I own is the fact that in this book at the very back, and you probably know this, you probably got this. I just love the art for the women who lived. I love this artist so much.
Oh yeah, that is beautiful. Oh gosh.
I love this artist.
The Women of Doctor Who. Yeah, that's a great book.
My favorite thing about this book is
look at that.
That is my favorite thing about this book.
Verity Lambert.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I actually want there to be an episode. I always imagine like crossover real life kind of stuff that would that would happen. I would love for there to be like someone if the Daleks invaded our planet, how confusing would it be for them if someone said, without you, the Doctor wouldn't exist.
This is true.
And just have them be so confused. You know what? Out of all the times you have tried to destroy the one thing that saved your very existence.
1965. It's still in the package too. It's the Dalek the Dalek pencils, 1965. I've got a few of those.
I also have, this is recent. I just saw it in Forbidden Planet. I love this thing.
Oh, they're great people. I get news releases from them every month. They're wonderful people to work with. And I actually have links to all the Forbidden Planet items on my website. And it's great because I get a commission if somebody buys it there.
Oh, heck yeah.
So they're wonderful.
The best thing to come out of one of the best things to come out of 13's run in terms of collectibles. And I won't keep you very long.
No, it's fine. I'm enjoying this conversation.
My favorite. Come on out, all of you. These.
Oh yes.
These comics.
The comics,
are the best.
Do you have the
swear by these?
The Alien Entertainment every year does a free comic. And
I don't have that one.
The last one, you know what? If I might have a few of them because Jodie's on the front cover.
Yes.
If I have an extra one, it's yours. I'll do that.
I have that's not Jodie. That's Chris Hemsworth. But
okay.
This that they did.
Yes.
I ended up getting a hold of that I love. I think my favorite, because I'm very picky about art styles.
Yes.
But what they did for where is it? What they did for 4 is the cutest thing.
Oh, that's great.
I love this style. And it goes through all of the
if I can reach it here.
All of them up until she sees herself for the first time.
There was a poster. There was a poster I got from the actual artist. It was a children's comic, and let's see if I still have it here. I'm not sure which one. It's not in that one. It must be in the big
one. This Christmas issue that they did, that was absolutely wonderful.
Let's see. Yeah, have you seen this one?
Oh my God, I love that one.
Yeah, I got this. I got this from the guy who drew it.
Oh my God.
This is, it's it's got, this is for the children in need.
Oh my God.
Yeah.
I think I actually have that in the back of her.
The comic is pretty common to find. The poster,
yeah,
not
the poster
so much.
Is
not so much, because
that
was given to me by the artist. Oh, and this one.
Oh, that is gorgeous.
Yeah.
Oh, I love that one.
That's a silk screen.
Like most of these artists, I kind of, well, first of all, I would kill it if she ever made a replica of any of these puppets. I don't think she would.
I don't know if I have any more of those,
but yeah, they have all of the issues.
I have this one too. That's
so
on the opposite of Tom there, of course. Peter Davison, pinball. Yeah. So I've been doing, like I said, I started collecting in '81. So I've got stuff that goes back 40 years now. But just,
do you have these?
Yes, comics? I have some of them.
Yeah. Because I was going to say, like, if you have not read these, particularly as someone who is a classic fan, and we got the
Oh, I'm an overall fan. I don't classify myself as classic, so it's I like the Doctor.
This is my favorite, Hidden Human Histories.
Oh, nice. Yes,
easily the best story that they did. It is so good. It is so beautiful. It has my favorite Jodie moment in it of all time. And I think, does this have that? No, but it doesn't. I love the art so much here. It makes me like, look at, where is it? Where's the shot where they're going through? She asks her fam, okay, tell us, what do you know about this podcast? And they go through the whole history, and she looks so happy. She's like, I'm just so proud of all of you. And I'm like, that's the Doctor right there. There she is. And of course, she finally calls herself out for how she treated Martha.
Yes.
Which makes me so happy, because Martha got shafted. My favorite is socks. Of course, all she wants is the socks, because she's not, I just can't see 13 in a dress. Maybe like a dress with like some kind of pants underneath. But look at the cute. I love her. I can't wait. I mean, it's like someone who loves 11, who loves 12, who, you're just, God, this did not age well.
No,
this did not age well.
No, your enthusiasm is something that I really can live on. That is such an amazing, that's the kind of people you meet at Chicago TARDIS, for starters. The people that are just so enamored by what they do, and that's been me for my entire life, as far as and the story basically go back in 75. I was 6 years old, and Doctor Who was coming on Friday nights, and my mother said, "Hey, come in here, you might like this." And it was The Mind of Evil Part 1. And of course, the next day I made a Keller machine out of Legos. So it was so, I said, well, when's it on again? Like, next Friday. I'm like, okay, I'm there. So I never missed a showing. And then I guess a few weeks later on Saturday, they did the Doctor Who and the Daleks movie, the Peter Cushing movie, on weekend television. So we watched that. And then a few years there, and they started showing it every day in Chicago from 5:30 to 6 on PBS. It was the Tom Baker run.
Yeah.
And we had to wait quite a long time before, in fact, I was getting Doctor Who magazine with Peter Davison on it before we had Peter Davison on the air here.
Oh, wow.
So I don't know how long you've been in Chicago, but this has been, for the PBS, and they had it all the way until 91. And then they stopped running it when the show ended in 89. They stopped running it because they couldn't get the license anymore. Then we had nothing. And then the home videos were the next thing, because this week actually marks the 40th anniversary of K9 and Company.
Oh, my favorite companion. My favorite. My godfather Matt, he made this for me.
Oh, I have a talking canine over here. Let me bring him close because
if you had to say pick your favorite companion. Oh my God, you've got the big one.
This is from 1975, Dennis Fisher. Normally it would talk, but it has been silent for a number of years. The record doesn't play anymore. John Leeson signed the box, signed it, the silent canine. My Dalek still talks, but the canine doesn't. But he actually, this is it's interesting because it has inside here is a little wax record, and there was you'd hit the button and the needle would drop and play a sequence of things, and that's unfortunately the motor rusts over time, but it came in a beautiful box. Let me grab the box here.
That made my night. That absolute, oh my gosh.
Yeah.
Oh.
And it's in beautiful shape. So that's, I've been, like I said, I've been doing this a long time. I've got the TARDIS from 1975 too. It's in this big box here.
Oh wow. Oh wow. That is amazing.
I just got the Cyberman the other day.
The villain that terrifies me the most. Honestly, Cybermen, nothing on Doctor Who scares me as much as Cybermen.
This Cyberman is not as scary. Let me pull him out of the box.
Oh yeah. Oh, the redesign for the Cybermen, but I'm telling you what they did with Bill. I will never forgive them for what they did with Bill.
Pearl Mackie is a wonderful person.
I love her. I love her.
She came to Chicago TARDIS a few years ago.
Oh my gosh.
She was great. I really had a great time talking to her. And Tosin Cole came as well. I've got a picture with him.
Oh my gosh.
Just a wonderful guy. He's in my book here, but Tosin was just such a nice guy. Let's see here.
One of my goals in life is to now meet John Bishop and give him a can of soup. Oh my gosh!
Yeah, and I got my moment with Frasier as well here. That was he was great. Here's John Leeson. He's the voice of K9.
Oh, I would cry. I would absolutely cry.
Let's see. Osgood.
Oh my gosh.
That's Osgood. Let's see. Oh, here's Pearl Mackie. See if I can get that without the glare there. Oh yeah. She was great. Oh gosh. And here's Katrin, Jenny.
Oh.
Jenny was great. And of course I've been friends with her for 30 years, but Katie Manning.
Oh.
She and I still talk to each other on Twitter.
Oh my God.
She's just amazing.
I knew her from Sarah Jane Adventure.
The Three Doctors.
Oh my God.
That was pretty cool. Of course, Nicholas Briggs, the voice of the Daleks.
Oh my God. That was the funniest part of this episode. I am not Nick.
Daleks do not store stuff. And of course,
it was so good.
Me and Sadie, she's going to be on the program next week. Got to see Colin, and Neve McIntosh. I don't know if you saw her, but she was Madame Vastra.
Oh my God, my friend would die. My friend would die.
She was actually there at TARDIS this year.
That's why next year I'm doing the full shebang.
Please, get a membership. Get a 3-day membership. I've been an all access member for the last 5 years, which means I get a front row seat and all that wonderful stuff. But it's also because I was on the ground floor when this thing started. But this has been a wonderful conversation. I'm glad to get to know you and have you on the program.
Thank you so much. I just had a blast.
Oh, me too. I'm glad. It's nice to be friends and know somebody in the area.
Absolutely. And if you need anything, do not hesitate to reach out to me.
Oh, of course. Yeah. I'd be happy to. Yeah.
If you need genuinely anything, just let me know.
Oh, that's so nice. Thank you so much. And of course, and from us as well, if you want to come back and do something.
Absolutely. Count me in anytime.
I would love to have you, because we've we've done 45 episodes. I started a couple of years back. We're now part of a network called Direction Point, which has the many podcasts on the network now, and so it's been a lot of fun to do. And no one else was talking about collecting. And of course, David J. Howe, I don't know if you know that name. He wrote the Target book. He wrote the New Who Adventures. David J. Howe.
I will leave you with possibly one of the funniest stories, and I know this will make you laugh.
Sure.
So when I got the announcement that these were coming out, I went to Target every day for a week and waited for these to be delivered until people said, we have no idea what you're talking about.
Because that was the name of the Target books, and they go back even further. Let's see, this is the giant robot from 1974. But the Target was an imprint of W.H. Allen, Wyndham Publishing, and now it's part of BBC. But yeah, Target stores weren't even around when they started.
I legit thought they were Target exclusives.
Oh, that's hilarious. That's a great story.
That can be one for your patrons. That can be one for your patrons.
If you ever get out to Lombard, I don't know where you are in the city.
I'm in central Chicago.
Okay, central. Okay, so Lombard, downtown Lombard, Alien Entertainment is where Gene has his store. He's got 3 storefronts, and it's all Doctor Who and sci-fi and all that great stuff. It's really a great place to in the area, locally in the area.
Alien, what is it?
Alien Entertainment.
Oh, I see. Gotcha.
Yeah, that's my old partner Gene owns that. Yes. He's the guy that runs Chicago TARDIS.
Oh, yeah.
He's just they're open Wednesday through Saturday, I believe, but his wife usually mans the store, so to speak. But it's a great place. I work in Elmhurst during the day. I'm a teacher, by the way. So
nice.
I teach music at a Catholic high school in Elmhurst. So that's my day job. That's what pays for my habit.
I work in educational publishing.
Oh, really?
I'm marketing for educational publishing.
Oh, which publisher, if you don't mind me asking? Don't worry, this won't go anywhere.
CSA Education.
Okay. That's wonderful. Oh, yeah, I've been a teacher for 30 years. So it's been a great thing.
Thank you so much again for this. This was
you're welcome, Katie.
Wonderful, Larry. Thank you so much.
Anytime, happy to do it. And I'll let you know. This will probably be done by the weekend, and it'll roll out then, and I'll have the video cropped. This last part won't be on there, but. And I'll let you know. And of course, I did tag you in the promo on Instagram.
Oh yeah.
So that was out there. I had two of your wonderful shots in there. So thank you so much for that. And I'm actually more nervous about the one I'm doing with Sadie Miller this Sunday, because we're going to talk about her mom, and that's going to be really something, because I met her mom back in 1984 and 85. And of course, she was born in 85. So she grew up in an era with no Doctor Who until the Christopher Eccleston days, really. She was maybe 6 when the movie came out. And I'm just going to be curious to hear what she has to say, because she gave a BBC TV interview about she saw somebody with a life-size cutout of Sarah Jane in his living room and thought it was weird. And I said, well, so I can't wait to have that conversation to find out how I've got the Sarah Jane Funko back there with the
I do too.
And I'm kind of wondering, because she has 2 kids, 2 boys, and they call her Grandma Liz. Of course, she's been gone for a while now, but I just kind of wonder how much of Grandma Liz is going to live on forever because of Sarah Jane. And then for fun at the end, I'm going to give Sadie the Sarah Jane quiz.
Oh gosh.
I've got the Sarah Jane quiz book.
Oh, I love it.
And the first quiz in here is, how well do you know Sarah Jane? So we're going to have a little fun. And
oh my God. I would flunk that. I would flunk that so hard, because I only know Sarah Jane Adventures. I don't know
they basically, it asks, where does she live?
Aberdeen. Oh no, it's not what she was supposed to be. She was dropped off in Aberdeen.
Aberdeen, right? Not even close.
And my favorite Peter Capaldi. One of my favorite Peter Capaldi scenes is when Clara tells him to pull out the cards.
Yes.
And one of the cards is, "I'm so sorry, I left you in Aberdeen."
Aberdeen, right? Yes.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah,
oh.
I'll tell you what, if you want to get the full experience, watch The Hand of Fear and then School Reunion.
Yes.
And in that order, because when you see that last scene where she leaves him, and then the scene where she sees the TARDIS and the look of absolute horror / excitement on her face, I mean, no other actress could achieve that. But that School Reunion episode is still one of my favorite Sarah Jane stories, and I've seen them all. You know, in fact, this year is the anniversary of her first appearance in Doctor Who, in the Time Warrior in 1972.
Oh my gosh.
So that's, she's with the third Doctor, of course, she started. And so that aired this year. And of course, in 1982, K9 and Company aired this week. So we're hitting a lot of things this week. So it's going to be fun I really enjoyed doing this podcast. It's been so much fun.
Thank you so much. I do have to take off, but thank you so much.
Oh no, thank you, Katie. Thanks. I love this conversation. We'll, you know, maybe I'd love to do it again, even if we're not
Absolutely. Absolutely.
All right. Have a great night, and thank you.
Have a great night. Thank you. Take care.
Bye-bye.
Bye.